Hey rock stars, how's it going? I wanted to give you a little bit of coaching on a lesson that I learned a while back about your why. Really the lesson is, in order to be successful, you have to have a big why. So we're going to jump right into it, okay? What is a big why and why is it important? It's just your reason for being. It's a reason for your company's being. It's why we're here. And it's what, customers, employees care about the most. And really, it's what you care about the most or should care about the most so that you can be successful. So you need to prioritize something big over being liked by other people typically, or other issues like this that we'll jump into, okay? So my big why is to deliver great legal services to entrepreneurs and business owner brothers and sisters of mine. What I've noticed is that a lot of entrepreneurs really try to cut costs, and they sort of mess themselves up. They shoot themselves in the foot when they first start a business because they hire some online BS like template-based company, and the business owner doesn't know that it's a piece of crap until they take it to court or they get sued, and then they lose their whole company. They lose their whole livelihood because they just did a bad job on the front end. So what I'm trying to do is help business owners on the front end at a budgetable rate, coach them a little bit, and help us all to sort of rising tide be successful. So that's my big why. Why do you need a big why? Well, entrepreneurship is tough. We all know it. So sometimes you need to fire an employee. That's not easy. It's hard to fire an employee. That means that you're prioritizing your why over that employee's liking you. So whenever an employee is fired, 9 times out of 10, they're going to threaten to not like you. And they might tell other people how they don't like you. And if you have a big why and you can lean into that and even explain to them or to your subconscious that you're prioritizing that why over their liking you, it all makes sense and it's fine. But if you don't have a big why, then you're probably going to cater to that person, continue to pay them or something, even though they're not performing as well as you need them to meet your goals, right? Other things are confrontations with vendors, okay? So a lot of companies really struggle with vendors. Maybe it's a friend of the family or an uncle that has like a printing company or something that you use for a lot of your print jobs. They're not performing in a way that you need them to in order to meet your goals, which is what your big why is all about, right? So you have to have a confrontation with them. You might have to fire that vendor. You might have to argue with them about money. You just have to do a bunch of hard stuff. And the other thing is just working. When you start up a company and you're just working your tail off, I've had to work through many holidays since I've become a lawyer. I've had to work through Christmas and New Year's, and I'm sure a lot of you have as well, and will continue to, because we're entrepreneurs and that's just what we prefer over a regular W-2 and a regular 9-to-5. You need a reason to do all of that. Otherwise, you're just gonna burn yourself out. Yes, we burn out as entrepreneurs all the time. We just love living in that red line zone. But in any case, if you have a big why, you can exceed. You can exceed your own limitations. You can grow past your subconscious fears. You can grow past the levels of people that are with you. You gotta have a big why. If you don't have a big why, you're just gonna stop at a certain point and you're gonna just kind of give up, and that's gonna be where you plateau. So get a big why. If you don't have one, I guarantee that you do, but you might need to call me and we can talk about it and sort of figure out what it is. Everybody has a big why. They just need to uncover it and figure it out. You'll find it where you have a lot of passion and a lot of unlimited, energy behind your actions and everything like that. That's how it works. So get back to rocking, and thanks for listening.